Here's a Reekin Havoc power play.
It was another 3-game weekend for the Havoc. A Valentine's night trip to Knoxville ended with an overtime victory. Benito Poza got Huntsville on the board first at 15:08 in the first period, with Dylan Stewart and Noah Finstrom on the assist. After an Ice Bears goal at 17:14, both teams went on a drought until Craig McCabe's shot 1:14 into overtime to give the Havoc the 2-1 advantage. Jack Yannick and Sam Ruffin were also in on the winning shot. McCabe and Mike Robinson were the first two stars of the game. Robinson was the winning goalie. Huntsville was saddled with 11 penalty minutes to Knoxville's 7. Saturday night was team poster night at the VBC, but it wasn't to be the team's night against Roanoke in the resulting shootout. The Rail Yard Dogs scored first at 2:21 before Stewart and Buster Larson got together at 9:13 to tie the game at 1. Roanoke came back twice in the second period, and Yannick closed the deficit to 1 goal with help from Stewart and Finstrom at 17:55. Austin Alger sent the game into extra minutes with a score at 18:56 with a hand from Charlie Risk and Phil Elgstam. With nothing coming in overtime, the visitors connected twice in the shootout to the Havoc's 1 to hand out the 4-3 loss. Penalty minutes went 6 to Huntsville and 12 to Roanoke. Robinson took the loss. A President's Day trip down the interstate was met with a 7-2 thumping at the hands of Birmingham. The Havoc could only manage a first-period goal by Poza, assisted by the Procopio brothers at 13:11 of the first period, and another by Alger, Risk, and Larson 24 seconds into the third. Troy Coburn saved 31 of 38 shots on goal as the losing goalie. Huntsville was assessed 13 penalty minutes to the Bulls' 11.
Time now for the Huntsville Havoc Pick of the Pack, a weekly spotlight.
Head coach Stuart Steffen.
Benito Poza, number 71, coming back for second year this year. Picked him up probably around this time last year or maybe early March last year, and came in and was a good player for us down the stretch last year and came back this year. And being a rookie again, it's had a little bit of some inconsistencies, but, lately he's been kind of playing a lot better for us. A couple of goals this past weekend. He's a guy that's not afraid to stick up for his teammates, get in a fight. We got one in Birmingham the other night there, and he's just been solid as far as that part. He's always going to stick up for his teammates and play that kind of role, and then he's obviously been around the net scoring some goals for us lately too, which has been really good. He's a big part of our PK as well, so kind of a versatile guy. Can play center, play wing, PK, power play, just kind of jumps in everywhere, and great guy in the locker room, one of the funniest guys in the locker room, likes to joke around a lot and have a good time, and really fits in well with the group, and we're looking for more out of him down the stretch here.
The Reekin Havoc podcast will be right back.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
This is Jonathan Dubois, and you're listening to the Reekin Havoc podcast.
Huntsville sits atop the standings this week, but is tied with Peoria with 59 points. The Havoc have also played 3 more games than the Ice Flyers. Buster Larson leads the team in points with 42, 26 of which are assists, also a team-leading stat. His point total puts him 5th in the SPHL, while he's 6th in assists. Austin Alger paces the Havoc with 19 goals, good for 4th in the league. Mike Robinson is 2nd in the SP with a 2.26 goals against average and a .928 save percentage. Cole Reginato increases his penalty minutes lead to 110, keeping his 2nd place in the SPHL. Goalie Troy Coburn was called up to the Tulsa Oilers of the ECHL. He had previously been with the Norfolk Admirals in the East Coast and has a 3.63 goals against average and a .886 save percentage since coming to Huntsville. Andrew LaRusso was also signed ahead of the Havoc's 2-game weekend against Knoxville. The Peabody, Massachusetts native appeared in 11 games this season with the Danbury Hat Tricks of the FPHL, recording a 3.84 goals against average and a .881 save percentage. As we said, coming up this weekend are 2 home games against Knoxville, iHeart Huntsville Night on Friday and Huntsville Sports Night on Saturday. The Havoc are 2-2 versus the Ice Bears this season.
If you love the Huntsville Havoc, leave us a voicemail with your name, how long you've been a fan, and even some of your favorite players. Call 256-434-RKKN. That's 256-434-7556.
Want to howl with the Havoc this season? Now's your chance from Applebee's Tailgate Talk and the Reekin Havoc podcast. Just go to ReekinHavoc.com and click on Howl with the Havoc to register, then listen to Tailgate Talk on Saturday mornings as we announce the winners of Huntsville Havoc tickets. Howl with the Havoc this season from the Huntsville Havoc, Tailgate Talk, and the Reekin Havoc podcast.
For tickets, official Huntsville Havoc merchandise, and more, go to HuntsvilleHavoc.com. Visit our website at ReekinHavoc.com. Look for us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and Threads. And listen, follow, and subscribe to the Reekin Havoc podcast on your favorite platform to keep up with the only weekly podcast covering the Huntsville Havoc, the Reekin Havoc podcast.